I'm about to take it right now. I was just seeing what else I need to do. So, oh shit. The frame. No. I'll take it. I'll take yours. I forgot. I'm tripping. Fucking Lamar Jackson. I might trade him. That's a lot of fucking money. Nah. That man old.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
When you call Marquise Robinson, you don't block nobody?
Gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. Jackson with a completion over the middle. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
At the 40-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. That's out to his running back, Fournette. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
What the fuck?
This is called
What's that?
deflection. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They try to jerk me, man. You ain't finna do that.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And some room to roam now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And this is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood. Play action. Now Jackson. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Throw it! It's black!
He's sacked back around the 28.
That's bullshit.
Maurice Hurst, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They go play action now. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Now, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football.
At their own 22-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 22. first carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Looking deep for Adams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Gun on 3rd down. Rodgers. He's got Adams. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get
I thought you was going to talk to the underneath
That's a
shit,
gain of
man.
31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. The shotgun, it's Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5. And a Packer first.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Ravens 7, Packers 0.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let me get to the outside. Buddha!
And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here we go. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite.
Let's go!
Opening, and there he goes. The 30, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Leonard Fournette, 81 yards, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Leonard Fournette, for a big back, he can cover a lot of ground, and he showed off the athleticism there as he broke off a big one.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, He's not going to tip his cap to it. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side, and he is out of bounds right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That's Chuck Clark. What are you doing?
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This man didn't even react.
Good catch, but I really like the route. The drag
Oh my
and being able to
God.
run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Come on, Chuck
better
Clark.
against
Don't do
man
that,
than
man.
zone,
Don't do that to us, man.
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's going to be brought down.
Hold
by
it,
the
hold it.
face
We'll
mask.
take it.
Here come the flags.
What?
This is going to get him a
How?
first down. Officials
Come
so
on,
cognizant of that
game.
call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep. It's caught at the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact.
Let's go, man.
And this time they were waiting
Let's
for
go.
him as he'll be
Let's
knocked
go.
down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know.
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Flush to his right.
Give me that. Give me that.
Oh,
no. Oh, no. They can't do that to me, man.
4th touchdown on the
Oh,
year.
that's Patrick Queen. That's a
Within an extra
pick.
point of tying this thing up.
Oh, my God. Yo, what is up, man?
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Man, I seen him dip in the inside. I said, he's coming back out. He is coming back out for this shit, man. Oh, my God, gang. No
this
way.
One tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now Leonard Fournette.
You motherfucker. You made me have to fucking know you started diving to me.
Good enough for the first down.
You don't even know how to do that shit. You just scared me.
The enthusiasm in my boys. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
The play fake. Here's Jackson. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively, they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right?
Yeah,
you'd make sure he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time, and it's 3rd and short.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson is going to find his running back. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try and run forward with Fournette.
Move out the way.
1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Fournette. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have broken the tie. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
What the fuck just happened?
25. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield, as you mentioned.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. He's got him in. Complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He gets it left side to Johnson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
This is Fournette. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This one from 35 yards away. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
CD, you remember John Elway?
Oh, boy. How could I forget John Elway and how many NFL defenses? So glad he's no longer throwing the ball around.
Well, Elway threw for 51,475 yards, and we just saw him go past the under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
And a Packer first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Jones.
Let's go, Queen.
Not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Yeah, I was trying to take that bitch to the house.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right
Yo,
now.
what are y'all doing?
Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big run there by Jones. 48 yards.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, it's probably your mom.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
You what?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Rodgers to throw. And they do get him down.
Bitch, why he just standing there, man?
Inside the 5-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
7-yard line.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
That shit got the fuck out of me.
Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers add on to their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Packers 35, Ravens 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. And he'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. It's a 6-yard
caught
up,
up,
man. 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Man, hold that block, man.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run. But I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run. One that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Jackson throwing here complete to Boyle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
At the 16-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. The 40, 30, the 20, 10, 5. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up. 1st and goal at the 5. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
That's bullshit, man.
A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Check 26, check 26.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And not much of an opening there, as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
This bitch got through, man.
Down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
I said, this man get through, boy, like that, man.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward for Jackson.
I knew you was going to.
This is Boyle, the tight end. And they do.
I knew you was going to try to jump that
He's able
bitch.
to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads.
Ah, damn, these bitches are getting in here, man.
Big play as well.
I should have took it all the way to the outside.
From
Man,
the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Come on, man.
Packers'
Get
2-yard
to the
line.
outside. You keep letting these niggas get at you, dog.
They'll give Fournette another crack, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close
They
out
didn't
a
give me
game
a fucking chance, though,
those
man.
mastodons you have up
I should at
front and
least
say,
got one
guys,
more fucking pick.
keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The one right there by the one right there on the goal line with Queen, dog. Then on that 3rd down, I fucking took Queen all the way to the outside, and that dude juked. I know he was juking inside. The fucking man was coming inside. Like, come on, man. He didn't even touch this man.
And they will take a knee
Stanley
here.
had a good game. Fucking Peters got fucking beat twice, bro.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Tonight's
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of